Welcome back to Volvo Automobile, the channel where we explore the future of cars, the latest innovations, and the models that are reshaping the automobile industry. If you love cars and want to stay ahead with detailed insights into upcoming vehicles, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting SUVs of the near future, the 2026 Volvo XC60. This is a model that has not only defined Volvo's success in the midsize SUV market but is now ready to set new benchmarks with electrification, safety, and Scandinavian design. Let's take a long, deep look into what makes the 2026 XC60 such a major step forward. The XC60 has always been Volvo's sweet spot. Since its introduction, it has managed to strike a perfect balance between the compact XC40 and the larger XC90. It gives families and professionals enough room, luxury, and technology without feeling oversized. This balance has made it one of Volvo's global bestsellers, and the 2026 generation is set to continue this legacy with some of the most advanced changes we've ever seen in the lineup. Volvo is making a strong push toward becoming a fully electric carmaker by 2030, and the XC60 is going to play a crucial role in this journey. The 2026 version is expected to embody everything Volvo stands for today: electrification, safety, clean design, and sustainable luxury. At first glance, the new XC60 will look familiar but distinctly modern. The exterior is expected to adopt a sleeker, more aerodynamic profile. Volvo's designers have likely sharpened the front end with slimmer Thor's hammer LED headlights, a slightly reworked grille that reflects the electric identity, and flush door handles that not only look elegant but also improve aerodynamics. The rear end will carry Volvo's signature vertical taillights, though updated with more futuristic LED patterns to make the SUV stand out at night. Every curve and contour of the new XC60 will be designed with both aesthetics and efficiency in mind, reducing drag while enhancing presence. Large alloy wheels, smooth body lines, and a confident stance will ensure the SUV commands attention wherever it goes. Step inside and the experience becomes even more impressive. Volvo interiors have always been about minimalism, functionality, and comfort, and the 2026 XC60 will elevate that philosophy. The cabin will be crafted with sustainable yet premium materials. Instead of relying heavily on traditional leathers, Volvo is expected to use recycled fabrics, responsibly sourced wood trims, and natural finishes that still deliver the luxury experience customers expect. The dashboard will be dominated by a portrait-oriented touchscreen running on Volvo's advanced Google-based infotainment system. Features like Google Maps, Google Assistant, and Play Store integration will make the SUV feel like a smartphone on wheels. A fully digital instrument cluster will provide clear driving information, and some versions may even include an augmented reality head-up display for futuristic navigation. Volvo's seating is legendary for comfort, and the 2026 XC60 will continue with supportive, ergonomically designed chairs that make long drives effortless. Higher trims will offer massaging seats, ventilated functions, and even climate-controlled options. Space will also improve slightly compared to the current model, thanks to optimized packaging, giving passengers more legroom and cargo capacity. The interior atmosphere will be enhanced by an optional Bowers & Wilkins or Harman Kardon sound system, panoramic sunroof, and advanced air purification systems that keep the cabin fresh and healthy. Under the hood, or rather under the floor, lies one of the biggest transformations of the XC60, its powertrains. The 2026 Volvo XC60 is expected to come primarily as a fully electric SUV, with plug-in hybrid versions still available in some markets during the transition period. The electric XC60 will likely offer multiple configurations, starting with single-motor versions for efficiency-focused buyers and moving up to dual-motor all-wheel drive versions for those seeking performance and confidence in all weather conditions. Power outputs are expected to range between 250 and 400 horsepower, depending on the trim, with instant torque delivery making acceleration smooth and quick. The dual-motor models will probably achieve a 0 to 60 time around 5 seconds, making the XC60 one of the quickest SUVs in its class. Battery technology will be central to the XC60's capabilities. Thanks to Volvo's partnership with Northvolt, the SUV will benefit from next-generation battery packs designed for higher energy density, longer life, and lower environmental impact. Capacities will likely range from 75 kWh to 100 kWh, delivering estimated driving ranges from 280 miles up to 400 miles on a single charge, depending on the version. Fast charging will be supported, allowing drivers to regain up to 80% of range in about 30 minutes using high-capacity DC chargers. For everyday use, home charging with an 11 kilowatts or 22 kilowatts wall box will be efficient and convenient. Volvo may also continue offering advanced plug-in hybrid models with extended electric-only ranges, possibly up to 60 miles, giving buyers flexibility during this transition period. Now let's talk about safety, the area where Volvo has always led the industry. The 2026 XC60 will raise the standards yet again with some of the most advanced safety technologies available. Expect a combination of radar, cameras, and lidar sensors creating a comprehensive safety net around the vehicle. These systems will enable features like collision avoidance, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, blind spot monitoring, and cross-traffic alerts. But Volvo is pushing beyond traditional driver assistance systems with its Ride Pilot feature, which could make its debut on the XC60. This system would allow for hands-free autonomous driving on certain highways, making long-distance travel more comfortable and stress-free. Inside, the XC60 will also include a driver monitoring system designed to detect signs of distraction or fatigue. If the driver shows reduced attention, the system can issue warnings or even intervene to ensure safety. Structural improvements will include the next-generation safety cage and crumple zones, further protecting occupants during collisions. Volvo's long-standing commitment to ensuring that no one is killed or seriously injured in its vehicles by the future means the XC60 will be one of the safest SUVs on the market. The driving experience will combine luxury and performance in a unique way. Thanks to electric motors, acceleration will feel immediate and effortless, while the absence of engine noise will create a serene cabin environment. Adaptive air suspension is expected to be available on higher trims, allowing the XC60 to automatically adjust ride height and comfort depending on driving conditions. Different driving modes such as Comfort, Eco, and Dynamic will give the driver flexibility to choose between efficiency, luxury, or sporty performance. Regenerative braking will allow for one-pedal driving in city traffic, making the SUV even more convenient. On highways, the XC60 will offer stability, control, and a sense of composure, making it a perfect companion for long road trips. Technology inside the XC60 will make daily life easier and more connected. Over-the-air updates will ensure that the SUV always has the latest software, improving features and even performance over time. Digital key functionality will let drivers use their smartphones or smartwatches to unlock and start the vehicle, while remote features will allow preconditioning the cabin or checking charging status. Advanced voice control powered by Google Assistant will mean drivers can simply speak to adjust settings, play music, or get directions. Artificial intelligence integration will allow the car to learn driver preferences, automatically adjusting seat positions, climate control, and even suggesting routes based on habits. Sustainability will be at the heart of the XC60's identity. Volvo is pushing toward climate neutrality, and the XC60 will showcase this with not only its electric drivetrain but also in the way it is built. Factories producing the SUV will rely on renewable energy, and the vehicle itself will use recycled plastics, eco-friendly fabrics, and responsibly sourced materials wherever possible.